Hey guys, today I'm going to be making this cute miniature sunflower. If you'd like to join me and follow along, let's get started. Today you're going to need two colors for your sunflower. Of course, you're going to need a yellow, and I'm using I Love This Yarn in Sungold. And for the middle of your sunflower, I'm also going to be using I Love This Yarn in Coffee. You're going to need a crochet hook, a tension ring if it makes it easier, some stitch markers if that makes it easier for you as well, scissors, and a needle for weaving in all your ends. Alright, to begin your sunflower, you're going to either make a magic ring, or if the chain 2 method is easier for you, that's completely understandable, but for this tutorial, I'm going to be using a magic ring. So the way I make my magic rings is I create an X on my 2 fingers, take my hook and go underneath this piece of yarn, grab this one, pull it under, make a loop with it, take this yarn and pull it through the loop. And that is how I create my magic rings. You're going to have a tail for your magic ring, and you always want to have it out of the ring, like because it'll be all tangled up. You want it out, and you want to work over it, or else it won't pull shut. So to begin, we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and we're going to work 16 double crochets in this. Sorry, I can't talk. Inside the magic ring. So in order to do a double crochet, you're going to yarn over your hook, insert your hook in the middle of your magic ring, yarn over and pull up a loop. That's going to leave you with 3 loops on your hook. 1, 2, 3. You're again going to yarn over, grab your yarn, and pull through 2 loops, which now leaves you with 2 loops on your hook. You're again going to yarn over and pull through those last 2 loops, creating your first double crochet. We'll do a couple more so we can get the hang of it together. Again, it's yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over again and pull up a loop, leaving you with 3 loops on your hook. You're then going to yarn over again and pull through 2 loops, leaving you with 2 loops on your hook. And then yarn over and pull through 2 again. There's your second double crochet. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, go through 2, go through 2, and there's your third. So again, we're going to need 16 double crochets, so I'm going to finish, and when I get to my last double crochet, I will teach you how to close the loop, or the ring. I did just want to come back really quick and share a little tip with you. If this gets to be a little too hard to work into, don't be afraid to close it a little bit. Make it a little bit easier to work into. Also, sometimes this will get caught up in your work, like the tail will get caught up in your work. That's totally normal. Just make sure that you're correcting that and making it to where you're working over it. All right, I'm on my 8th double crochet. I'm almost there. I just wanted to share that tidbit with you. When I get to, let's say like 14 or 15 of the double crochet, I will return back with you guys. Okay guys, I am on my 14th double crochet, and I thought I would finish with you guys. All right, 14, 15, and again, it's yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, through 2, and there's 16. Now, we are going to take our hook and go into the first double crochet that we made and insert our hook into the top. If I can get my hook into it. Sometimes it can be hard to get your hook into it, but that's okay. It just takes a little more patience. And then we're going to do a slip stitch. So we're going to yarn over, pull through your stitch, and then directly into that loop, making a slip stitch. Then we're going to take our tail and pull, not too hard, but hard enough to close out our hole. Ooh, that was a bit hard. Okay, and then chain one, and we are done with the middle. You're going to want to pull your yarn up, take your scissors and snip it, and pull that one out. And there's the middle of our sunflower. All right, now we're going to take our yellow and we're going to make a slip knot. Now the way I make my slip knots is I take these two, kind of spin it around like this, take my little tail, put it through the loop, and pull. And there we have our slip knot. We're going to put that aside for now, and we are going to insert our hook in any one of these stitches. It doesn't really matter which stitch, but I'm going to go ahead and do this one, because why not? Then we're going to take our slip knot, attach it to our hook, tighten it just a tad bit, and pull it through our stitch. And to secure this, chain one. So now, in order to start the petals, we're going to, since we've done that one, we're going to slip stitch into this stitch right next to it. See if I can get a little bit closer. We're going to take our hook, slip stitch into, make sure that you are working over your yarn if you don't want a lot of ends to weave in. So insert into your stitch, and then we're going to do one slip stitch, and then in the same stitch that we just worked into, we're going to do one double crochet. So pull up a loop, go through two, and then go through two. And then we're going to do one treble crochet. Now treble crochet is a lot like the double crochet, but we're going to yarn over not once, but twice around our hook. Then we're going to insert our hook into the same stitch that we've been working into, yarn over, pull up a loop, leaving 4 loops on our hook. Then we're going to yarn over and go through 2, leaving 3, yarn over, go through 2 more loops, leaving us with 2 loops on our hook, and then yarn over and go through your 2 loops for the 3rd time, making a treble crochet. And then we're going to chain 2, and then after we're done chaining 2, we're going to find our first stitch of the treble crochet, which is this one right here, and take our hook, insert that into the stitch. We're going to make 1 slip stitch, just like that. Then we're going to do another treble crochet in the same stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through your last 2, and then 1 more double crochet in the same stitch, pull through 2 and pull through 2, And in the stitch right next to it, we're going to do a slip stitch to secure it. And there's our first petal of our sunflower. Alright guys, I will do 1 or 2 more petals with you, just to be sure that we got it down. Now we're going to slip stitch, see if I can find my stitch, into the next stitch. Then we're going to do a double crochet in the same stitch we just worked into. Pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. 1 treble crochet, the same stitch we just worked into. Pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through the last 2. Then chain 2. Then we're going to insert our hook into the first stitch of the treble crochet and do a slip stitch. Then we're going to do another treble crochet. 1, 2, 3, and then another double crochet. 1, 2, and then slip stitch right into the stitch right next to it. And there you have it. There's our second petal. Alright guys, we're just going to be repeating that pattern all the way around until you have 8 petals. I am going to go ahead and get to my 8th petal, and I will show you how to close the round. Alright guys, I have 7 petals. I'm going to do my 8th petal. So I'm going to insert my hook right here and do the stitch, do a slip stitch, yarn over. I'm going to do 1 double crochet, 1 treble crochet, 1, 2, 3, chain 2. Well, that was weird. Chain 2, insert my hook into the first stitch of my treble crochet and do a slip stitch. Do 1 more treble crochet, and then a double crochet, and then we're going to do the slip stitch to finish off the round right here. I don't know if you can see that. We're going to insert our hook right here and do a slip stitch. I like to go in to like this stitch right here and insert my hook and do another slip stitch just to kind of close it off better and make it look a little more uniform. But you don't have to do that. And then we're going to pull the yarn out, take our scissors and do a little snip. And there you have it. The sunflower is complete. You're going to want to weave in your ends as well. But there you go. If you liked this tutorial, that makes me super happy. If not, please go ahead and leave some comments at the bottom and let me know what I could have done differently to help you. And please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any more questions or any more tutorials that you would like me to do, because I would love to. Again, thank you guys for watching. Bye.